What is up, guys? Prodigy here, and we're taking a first look at a brand new strike coming with the brand new DLC, House of Wolves. This gameplay was recorded while I was over at the Bungie headquarters. We were able to get early access on House of Wolves, and here is the strike that we're going to get with House of Wolves from beginning to end. As you just saw, we first started off with two strikers, whatever you want to go ahead and call them. One of our players died right at the beginning of the match. I'm playing here, I believe, with Cooch and Ninja. Since only 3 people can play, those are the 3 players, me, Cooch, and Ninja. About the strike, it's really fun. It reminds me a little bit like Omnigo strike. You're gonna understand in a little bit why I say that. But I guess I would say it's my favorite new strike. I mean, normally it averages about 8.5 minutes to do a strike without trying to do it super duper fast, and that's what we average here, about 8 minutes or so. You're gonna see at the end of the timer. This area right here that you're looking at this moment in the strike, this area is actually skippable. Normally there's certain areas in a strike where you don't have to complete, or you can just skip the enemies. This is the area right here. You can just go to the left side or behind me where I was going, but I saw the heavy ammo and I was like, hey man, I need to get this heavy ammo. But you can just easily come in through the room, make a left, and just skip this whole entire area. So yes, we actually got a little bit lost, so I had to fast forward that part. We were all a little bit confused of where exactly we had to go. I forgot, I'm not exactly sure if this is our first run or our second run because I know I recorded it twice. I wanted to seem like one of them we knew exactly what we were doing, but that didn't seem the case in this one. But earlier I mentioned that this strike kind of reminds me a little bit like Omnigo. And I say this because of what is about to happen, and here I'll just bring it up once it happens. But at the moment we're just killing these enemies that keep spawning here. If you have maybe a blade dancer, he can just sit in the middle, keep doing his little spinning thing and clear out all the enemies, because a bunch of them come. But after a while, you get to see the boss. So this is what I mean like Omnigo. When you see Omnigo the wizard, you see her a couple times before you actually fight her. I believe it's 2 times. I think it's the same thing with this boss. This is the first time we see him, and then after we take off a chunk of his health, he goes ahead and goes up to the ship. And that is what we do right here. We zoom all the way up to the ship. Maybe we're gonna move on to a room with more fallen. I know this one is gonna be a little bit annoying as a nightfall. If we have maybe like arc damage, maybe light switch where there's like a bunch of fallen ninjas and they can come slice you and dice you up. I call them the invisible ninjas. They normally 1-shot you or 2-shot you when there is light switch. So in this room again, they're gonna send out a bunch of fallen. It's pretty cool to see all these fallen piled up at once and see the Galahorn do its job, clear out a bunch of people at once. We have 2 major captains at least coming out of this room. I'm not really noticing about the other room, and it's just pretty cool to kill them all at once, mostly using a 365 Fatebringer. Here's another encounter with the boss. We only see him for a few seconds there because we were all just Galahorning him. Galahorning him? That sounds like a weird thing to say, but anyways, that's what we were doing, and he kind of disappeared pretty quickly, and this means that we can move on to the next area. So again, that is the second time we encountered the boss while getting, I guess, to the final battle. Like I said, I think this would be pretty hectic in the nightfall to see all these falling with arc damage and maybe even light switch. I can't wait to see what we're gonna get. And then this encounter right here, we're not gonna see the boss anymore, but we're gonna have an indoor, I guess, devil walker. I'm not sure if that's the exact name we have here, but as you can see on the roof, I don't know if I show it before it comes down, but you can see the little spider up there. There you go. What is it called? It's called the wolf walker. It's not called the devil walker. I'm sorry. This one is called the wolf walker, and normally it would be really easy to take down, but the fact that this room is full of fallen, and they kind of kept stopping me from shooting the legs, and I wasn't so accurate. I was playing on the PlayStation when I normally play on 360. And another thing that you want to know is that shanks can explode now. So not only they're annoying and hit you with those little small annoying shots, but yes, they can do what they just did there. Come up to you, blow up, suicide themselves, and take you out with them. Bear in mind that here we are a level 34. As you notice, there you go, you get the action more. Get to see the shanks exploding. But again, here we are, I believe, in a level 28 strike, and we have full level 34 gear. So if it seems pretty easy, it's because of that. But even then, we kind of struggled a little bit. Like I kept on saying, I was trying to ignore all the falling in the room and just take care of the spider as quickly as possible. But it was really hard to do with all the shanks and all these guys spawning over and over. So let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. We're just here doing damage to the wolf walker, not the devil walker, the wolf walker. But once you have it down, you can move on to the next room. Just a few fallen to mess with, and again, Fatebringer does the job very nicely. Love the fact that we can upgrade our Fatebringer to 365, because that's the only weapon I really used. Well, I mainly used, except if there was any arc burn or solar burn or any other burn damage that wasn't arc. So from here, as you can see, we encountered the boss one more time, and now we get to see him for the last time. The only thing that came to my head at the moment was, does he regen his whole entire health for the final fight, or does he stay the same? And to answer that, it stays the same. As you can see, he's kind of half health already. From here, this is the final encounter. I was just trying to unload Galahorn just to finish this as quick as possible, put my bubble down, and get this heavy ammo out, and get this cleared out as quick as possible, man. Ain't no time to waste. Where are my rewards at? Once you kill him, he drops this weird looking rocket. As you can see, there you go, you got Encooch, I believe, holding this. I held it the first time we ran this strike. It was pretty fun. That lets you do whatever you want for the last, I guess, 30 seconds. Get to shoot some falling up with the boss's weapon. Anyways, guys, this is really it for the strike. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it in the comment section below. I really did enjoy this strike. I had a great deal of fun playing it when I was over at Bungie, and I can't wait to play it for real. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you can, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.